All right, there we go. I had to play with some buttons. I was trying a few new things out on the camera, and I was trying a couple other new things out, so I got a little bit delayed. And oh, with only an hour and a half to be able to. All right, there we go. Made sure that my audio was working and the camera. I was playing around with some of the settings on that. Right now, I don't like where that camera's sitting. I kind of moved it a little bit. Let's bring it down a little. And then there we go. Not that I'm a narcissist, but I kind of wanted me in the center. So, anyways, happy hump day, everyone. It's finally Wednesday, so only 2 more days until the weekend. You can do it. Just keep telling yourself. Personally, I found that if I go off a script, I am totally hosed. I can't speak at all. I'm Secret MC Shaman, the OG Ginger, all geared up and ready for a new live stream of Final Fantasy 1 with our heroes, Thadius the Warrior, Victor the Red Mage, Franklin the Monk, and Yollanda the Thief. Now, you'll find my live streams on both Twitch and YouTube Monday through Thursdays from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Time, as well as Saturday and Sunday mornings from 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. Central Time. Monday through Thursday and Saturday mornings, I'll be playing my way through the Final Fantasy the Final Fantasy series, numbers 1 through 7. But Sunday mornings, those I am reserving for my favorite game, Minecraft. Let's start getting this game loaded up. I'm going to turn the audio down here quick. Now, as a quick reminder, please hit the like button to show support for my channel, as well as the subscribe button so you'll be notified when new updates come out. And now, in the last episode, we traveled from Crescent Moon Lake to Mount Gulg, traversed the rivers of lava, and fought our way to the fire fiend Marilith, who we narrowly vanquished, allowing our heroes to restore the fire crystal. After that, we traveled back north in our canoe to the ice cave to complete the dungeon crawl to collect the chests we left behind at the end of episode 3, where we inadvertently defeated the ice cave boss and obtained the Levistone. So then, after we did that, and after exploring the rivers to the south of the Crescent Lake and speaking to the Elf Seers, we learned about the airship in the desert to the south of the Crescent Moon. If you look at the map here, you'll see down at the very bottom right corner, there's a little section of desert. That is where we found the airship. Once we obtained the airship, we traveled to the North Continent, visiting several villages, and then stumbled upon the Trial Temple, where we were awarded the Rat Tail. Boy, oh boy, the Rat Tail. They put a lot of thought into that. I think they purposely wanted us disappointed by getting a Rat Tail. But anyways, today we have several quests to complete. We need to find a missing fairy. We need to locate a caravan in the desert to the east. It's either to the east or the one that's right there to the west. We also need to go up a waterfall. We need to get air for a submarine. And we need to figure out where to take the rat tail obtained in the temple trials. I'm going to take a quick moment to send out virtual hugs to my grandkids, Delano, Alea, Gio, and Caden. Grandpa's thinking of you. And in case you haven't been watching previous videos, I'd be very surprised if you have. I started my journey to become a live stream and content creator on June 29th. So I'm still learning and working to improve the videos every day. There's an ungodly amount of information out there to sift through. But to become a better content creator, I'm going to have to take some baby steps and implement one new idea at a time until I get them down. Right now, I am still working 40-hour weeks, 45 if you count the commute, 18 hours creating content, then using the rest of the time that I'm not sleeping, researching some new ideas when time allows outside of my duties as a husband and a father, as well as a grandfather. But that being said, for now, my videos will be raw and unpolished while I learn to edit and create more professional content. My goal is to become more proficient with each new skill I learn, then add a new one to try to master it. When I started last week, my initial thought was I was just going to try live streaming through my Xbox via Twitch by itself with a clunky old brick of a laptop, only investing in a webcam that I could plug into the unit. But after rewatching and scrutinizing my first videos, I realized I wasn't going to be happy in that long run unless I work towards making my videos as professional as I can on a limited budget. Luckily, we had received a nice and unexpected influx of money from my job. So once our credit cards were paid off and the rest of my wife's schooling was accounted for, there was enough money left over to do some upgrading. Let's get around here a little bit. Okay, so this is OnRack, and we've got a few quest things in here. But long story short, a new laptop, a boom, a mixer for my condenser mic, plus the decorations that you see behind you later, I am closer to my goal than I was last week. But rather than having me yammer on, let's keep going on this quest. And ogre mages. We want to take out ogre mages. Oh, Franklin, you're not doing so well. Let's see if you can use a high potion. And we're going to take out the ogres first. Oh, Franklin. Franklin isn't doing so well. Last episode, we went and we took out Merilith the Fire Fiend, and right near the end, sure enough, she took him down, and we had to wait till the end of the battle to revive him. Franklin. Oops, I want Phoenix down. And then we're going to use a couple high potions. He's a potion sucker. We might need to... change his position a little bit. I'm not quite sure how the algorithms work when it comes to this early game. When it comes to who gets to fight first. I don't know if there's the order with these guys. Now, personally, I want my two strongest on point and rear guard, but it seems like Franklin being in the center keeps getting a pounding. Let's just try changing Franklin with Victor and put our two strongest ones up front. Maybe that'll help Franklin not get decimated so much. Alright, so we have to find the ferry. We need to get down to our airship. That's what we need to do. It says we need to go to a desert, and I'm thinking this is the desert. But where can we park? This thing is really finicky when it comes to where you can park it. Lesser Tigers seems to be fairly easy, so let's team up against these two Sabertooth. Yeah, good choice. Oh, nice hit, Victor. Oh. You guys can go after the lesser tiger. We want our two big hitters going after the saber-tooth. All right, we got through that one. All right, so there should be a caravan in these trees someplace. Assuming that this is the right forest that we need to go to. Maybe we have to search through it? Maybe this isn't the right forest. Mermaids. Now, if you've been going through these videos, excuse me. Oh, the yawning is starting already. If you've been going through these videos consecutively, I had talked about the only achievement I haven't completed in this game. Oh, they were in the desert. They weren't even in the trees. Alright, what do you have to say? Welcome. Oh, we got the bottled fairy. That was expensive. They're extortionists. Do I just go out, walk off screen? There we go. Alright, let's go back to the airship. And we'll head back to the village. And see if taking the ferry there helps anything with the quest if we get some more information. Alright, had to have some water, keep my throat hydrated. I'll show you this. That's from the wife's, well, school at this point. Hopefully her job next May when she graduates. And hopefully we'll have enough viewers by then that when she does graduate, we can all congratulate her together. She's been working very hard for like the last 6 years? No, I can't park it there. Where did I park it last time? I think I had to park it down here. There we go. She went to community college and got all of her prerequisites done there. She graduated, I think, with like a 3.8, 3.7, something like that, by the end. She'll probably correct me if we watch this video and tell me it was actually a 4.0, but I don't personally remember that. Anyways, and then she had to work very hard writing resumes and convincing the Mayo Clinic that she would be a good fit for their program. And considering they only do like 11 or 12 spots for the echocardiogram and another 11 spots, give or take, for stenography, I'm pretty darn proud of her. She worked super, super hard. Alright, we'll talk. Look at my legs, aren't they wonderful? Hey, look! Oh, I love having legs. Look, look! Did you see that move I just did? So my suspicion is she is actually a mermaid, and she's probably being ripped off from Hans Christian Andersen's The Little Mermaid. You ever heard of something called ox yell? You asked me that question last time. They say the shrine sank into the sea 200 years ago. Now there are mermaids living there. Or so the story goes. There was somebody here looking for a fish. Out of me way, blast it! I hadn't been able to catch me a single fish. How am I supposed to keep me food on me plate and in me belly? Alright, so I think we're gonna have to get the fish back. They say this used to be a beautiful village until about 200 years ago. Alright, enough talking to these. Oh, you know what? I don't think it was this village that was talking about the ferry. I think it was the one that's over to the east. Well, that's just silly on my part. Now we have to risk the woods one more time. Take out the Mermaids. Boy, this thing really flies. Pun intended. Oh, there's some holes here we gotta go investigate. We'll probably have to come back to that. I didn't see those the last time we came through. That was the Trial Temple, or Temple of Trials. I don't know what they called it. We went there last time. I believe up here, this is the village we need to go to return the ferry. Oh, and it automatically happens. I don't have to give it to anyone specifically. And the ferry's going to go up to the lake. So now, let's open the map back up. I'm going to figure out how to get up to that lake. Oh, all the way around. Oh, I needed this path. I just didn't want to talk to her. I'm feeling like a bit of an isolationist right now. To keep foot on in the path. Then we come back here. There's the ferry. You're the one who rescued me from that bottle. I'm sorry about running away, but I was just so scared. I'll get you some ox ale from the bottom of the spring to make up for it. Okay? Alright, so now we have some ox ale, and now we've heard about it. So we have to go back to the other village and give that to the soldier. Air will flow out of that water for as long as you have it. Oh! We don't have to talk to the soldier. We can just go to the submarine. Well, that's 3 things ticked off of our to-do list for today. We wanted to go to the caravan, we wanted to rescue the ferry, and we wanted to be able to gain access to the submarine. Let's save those for the end. We want to go down here. We got to way down here. Yeah, I didn't think so. I was trying to find a spot just a little bit closer. Alright, we'll risk the monsters. We need the experience points. Oh no. We'll see if we can take out as many of these as we can in the first round. Victor! You're not holding up your end of the bargain. We'll split it. 2 strong ones and 2 weak ones. Now, let's go to the... Get out of my way. Okay, we don't need to talk to the witch again. We talked to the dragon already. You have Oxyale. Yeah, so? You are the ones we've been waiting for. Please, save the mermaids. Yes, I want to get it in the barrel. Alright, so we're going to cut screen. How's this all going to work? Oh, they didn't even have any animation in between showing us descending into the water. Let's take a look at the map. We've got nothing on this lower section to be worried about. There's a door there on our right, so let's go to that first. I don't know if we're going to get attacked by anything while we're down here. I know now. A white shark. How are we doing on health? Item. Don't want that. I want this. Alright, just wanted to get a little juiced up there first. Oh. Okay, so we've got 2,000 gil. I want to take a look at something quick. So each one of these, you'll see here. Oh, Citadel Trials. That's what it is. Each one of these here shows how many chests are in each location, so you know if you've completed them all. The Sahajin Prince, it's the first time I've seen it, so I wanted to take that out as quickly as possible. That fight wasn't too bad. Alright, unfortunately, because I have the memory of a mayfly, I forgot to... Okay, 32. There are 32. Oh. Completely forgot. Now let's look. Because this will tell us what doors it's worth going into. There's a chest over there. We've got stairs down, stairs up. So there's only one other chest on this level. Let's go get that chest on the left-hand side, and then we'll take the stairs going down, since there's really nothing else in here for us to deal with. sugar. Now, can we just go that way? Okay, we're just going to go this way. I like preemptive strikes. Just needed to get my bearings again. Oh, I don't like ambushes, though. Well, there weren't monsters protecting it, so that's something. Sea Scorpion, Sea Troll. Let's just for the heck of it. Let's defend. Let's use Thundara on these guys, and we're gonna defend first. I just want to see if Thundara does anything for these underwater monsters. Ooh, it was a nice hit. We should be able to spam it on the rest of them. Nice. I think we had to go this way. There it is. Sunken Shrine. Alright, let's get an overview quick. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. I'm gonna go up. And we have a staircase going up right there. Let's get to it. Oh. We're gonna take the deep eyes out first. The big eyes in the ocean, which is one of the early game monsters, they tended to hit pretty hard early on. Plus, they had this stunning thing that they did, causing you to lose a few turns. Don't think we need to pull our map up for that one. We do for this one, though. Okay, so I really think it's Kumase, Kumasa, one way or the other. It's going to be pretty much equal. Water element. Let's try Blizzard on water, just in case it doesn't work out so well. $94. For being a level 2 spell, that wasn't so bad. I'm finding one of the drawbacks of having the red mage and having the build that I have right now is I really don't have a good healer. And I'm kind of concerned about that when we go for the final boss battle. Is there anything? That was meant to waste my time. Okay, so we gotta go there, there. But we have a chest. We're just going to spam these guys. I want to see what kind of physical damage Victor does versus using the Blizzard magic. Significantly better as a fighter. I don't know why it did that. Take a look. We've got room there. So, bottom right, bottom left, mid left, right. Got it. Let's switch over to running. I honestly don't think it prevents any of the monster strikes, but it makes me feel better. That's what matters. Bless America. There's the monsters. We'll just melee them. Per usual, I was up at 2:30 this morning, put in my 8-hour day, my 1 hour and 15-minute round trip commute. Took an hour to, well, wasn't quite an hour. It took me about a half an hour to feed our Irish setter and our very senior cat. Got a little something to eat myself. Just shoved some cheese and meat into my face and called it good enough. Then I started coming down and playing around with a few ideas to try improving my presentation. I found an app that basically does the same thing as a teleprompter. So I wanted to set it up, see how it looked, and it does alright, depending upon where exactly I put it. It's probably going to take some practice for me to use being able to read it from my side eye. And, oh, no. We're taking out the cockatrice first. They use stone, and golden needles are expensive. Oh! Franklin's just having a really bad episode. That's the second time Franklin's been taken out. And I don't even know if it's worth putting some Phoenix down on him and reviving him before the end. All that ends up doing is taking one of my other characters out of battle formation. Oh, good. Alright, so From now on, the Pyralisks are top priority. I'm pretty sure the Phoenix Down and the Golden Needles are the same cost. Oh yeah, sure. They gave us a Golden Needle. Ooh, Giant's Club. I wonder who can use that. Let's worry about it after we revive Franklin. We got 19. We got a lot of potions left, so we'll use that. Thadius could use a couple high potions. Yollanda. Alright. And nobody can use the Giant's Gauntlet, or whatever it was. Was it Giant's Glove? Well, we're here. Alright, both of them have chests. Man, I hope we don't hit too many more of those Pyralisks. I may need to go through and do a compilation of all of Franklin's deaths out of this. Oh, I should have tried to use Confuse. We'll try that if I get another shot here shortly. Light axe. I think Thadius is the only one who can use a light axe. Oh, one more thing that we can sell. Take the sea troll out first. Man, I'm gonna have to start counting how many yawns I do in an episode and nope. Hoping that Thandara does some significant damage. Oh, yeah, it did. Oh, but that prince did it some significant damage too. Youchers. Oops. Didn't mean to waste that. Honestly, I probably should have saved some of it. Oh. Now all I need... Blast it all. We're going to be hurting. Let's get rid of this guy. He's nothing. And we need to go to those stairs and go farther down into the ruins. Before we go too far, we'll take a look. There's a chamber there. There, and there. And we got to come to this great big one. Alright. Nothing for it. We got to go all the way up first and come back down again. Oh, we don't. There's nothing in that, so let's ignore it. There's nothing in that one, so we'll ignore it. Let's come this way. And let's get to that door. Oh! This takes us to the water element, where we'll have to fight to the death there. Good to know. We aren't going to be wasting a lot of extra time trying to get to things that we don't need to. Plus, if we revive the crystal and defeat whichever fiend is there, that means we can teleport back to the top, and then we can go through that other path, which is probably shorter, to get the rest of the chests that we need. Well, I'm intelligent. I brought some paper, and I thought I brought a pencil down with me, unless it fell down along the sides. Oh, here, this will work. So now I've got a pen, and when we defeat the water fiend, I can get its name and use it for the episode title. Or at least I can put a summary up for the end of it. How do we do this? Go straight up there, come back down there. We come back down here. I'll go up. Once again, I do like preemptive strikes. All right. Before we go taking on the Water Fiend, use some potions. I think everybody's got the weapons that they're going to need. Let's take it on. Humph. You humans do impress. I would not have thought to see you here. But do you really think you can defeat the Fiend of Water here, in my own domain? Fools, these dark depths shall be your tomb. The Kraken. He's a Kraken. Wanted to try Thundara on it at least once. Oh, Yollanda. He shot ink at me. Oh, Franklin! Oh, come on, Victor. Get a turn. Get it. Oh, Franklin's out. Oh. That's all right. Yollanda was able to use a. Let's use a Phoenix down on Franklin. You know what? No. Victor and Thadius are both heavy hitters. Oh! Not good. Alright, that brings us sort of back into the fight. Let's, Add haste to Thadius. There. Oh, Victor's down. Come on, guys. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. It's not much, but it's something. Let's just give them all attack. Yeah! Woohoo! Yeah! We gotcha. And we've brought light and energy back to the water crystal. Well, that should make some people happy. Now let's get out of here. We'll use, do we use a tent or should we use a cottage? Oh, it took us all the way back here? Well, we're using neither. And we're going to go sleep. Where is the... Come down here first. This is going to be expensive. Oh, that's not actually too bad. It's probably cheaper than buying enough potions and Phoenix down. Long ago, an ancient race known as the Sky People used a language called Lufenian. My brother Un would always tell me how he'd figure out how to speak it if he only had the Rosetta Stone. Alright, the sunken shrine is said to be filled with riches. Silver, gold, diamonds, even tablets describing lost languages and civilizations, if you believe the legends. Alright, so we do have to go back down there again because we need the tablet. And then we have to go back to the southern continent. We want... It's 20... There's 30 of those. Brings us to 10. 20. Definitely want that. Oh, nope. Phoenix down. Grab a couple of more of those. We've got plenty of gil right now because we haven't been able to buy any weapons or magic. But let's just pop in just really quick in case the only reason I couldn't buy any... Oh. Level 7. What are we at for levels on our magic? Level 4. Maybe we have to go down and buy level 5 and 6 before we can use 7? I'm not 100% positive on that. We can try it once we get through this, since we're almost already way past the goals that we were looking to accomplish. The original goals were the caravan, the ferry, the Oxiale, so that we could get the submarine. We just defeated the Kraken. We still want to go up the waterfall, and we need to figure out what to do with the rat tail. Since we need to do all of that, let's see. We had a set of stairs here, those. And there was nothing in any of these chambers except 2 chests. But we'll head back south. We'll talk to Un so that we can understand the tablet. Then we're going to go to Lufenian. I think that's the name of the village. What do we got here? We've got a lot of doors. We'll get this one. We'll come up here to the top. Hit this one. Come down here. That one. Come back around for that. Okay, we got a plan. We're not sure yet if it's a bad plan, but we'll find out. Switch over to walking quick. Okay, now we can take a look at what chambers have what. That one has a single chest in it. That one has a single chest. Chest, chest, chest. Alright, let's do it to it. Man, I really wish we had Diaga. These ghosts do not like Diaga. Well, see, we have a viewer. More likely than not, it's my wife watching. Hello, wife. And if you're not wife, hello to you anyways. But I ended up finding out, what was it? It was Saturday. We decided to take my son and daughter-in-law out for lunch. And I had, of course, mentioned in passing that I was doing the live streaming. My daughter was like, "Oh, what do you have? Or what are you doing?" Ooh, diamond armor. Who can use diamond? Let's get on with the story afterwards. Oh, a ribbon is better? Well, that's weird. Leather cap was better? And nobody can use the diamond armor? Man. It's just one step down from netherite. I don't even think netherite was a thing until Minecraft, so... Makes sense they wouldn't have it. Now, more likely than not, oh, it's Major Memory. And I think Major Memory is actually my son, who is also supporting his dad. Because my daughter-in-law also subscribed. So... So anyways, while we were eating, and she asked all about it, I was kind of excited because I had one viewer that was showing up on Saturday mornings, one that wasn't me monitoring the channel. But come to find out, it was my wife. Oh, we've got a couple extra viewers. Well, that makes me feel good. Hi for stopping by. Hope you find something here that you enjoy. Was just about to take a break, but we're going to keep going so that you guys can keep viewing. Light axe. Nope. I wonder if that's a axe that's light as in not heavy, or if it's a axe of light. I don't think we've been up here yet. Well, I got confirmation, yes, it was my son. He's got to head to work, but he popped in to watch the show for a little bit and say hi, so I greatly appreciate that. Makes me feel good. Mage's staff can... Oh, I was really not paying attention. Let's use a couple high potions here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that works. Thadius could use a high potion. Yollanda could use a little bit of bump in HP. And we gotta go to our character's right, down and into that last room. So, if you're new to the channel and you're not one of my family members, I am Secret MC Shaman, the OG Ginger. You can find me here on Twitch and on YouTube. I'd sure appreciate a follow or a like on one of those channels, and subscribe in case you want to get notifications of future episodes. Monday through Friday, I will be playing Final Fantasy. Working my way from 1 through 7, and also on Saturday mornings I'll be doing that between 5 a.m. and 8 a.m. But Sundays, you can find me from 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. playing Minecraft, which is my favorite game of all time. So you'll be welcome to Monicania and watch the progress as we go through that. Sunken Shrine number 5. We got a whole lot of rooms here. One of these has to have... it's a mermaid. Oh, my prayers have been answered. If the light of the sea is lost, we will turn into sea foam and vanish forever. What's the most efficient route? Okay, I'm gonna go over here. Ooh, we got 3 chests. I like those better than the mermaids. Diamond armlet. Alright, can anybody use a diamond armlet? Yollanda can. And then let's see if... I almost should have tried Franklin first. He seems to be the one getting himself knocked all over the place. Alright, this seems like a good spot to pause and take a quick break, and then we will be right back. All right, welcome back after that short break. For episode 5, part 2, I am Secret MC Shaman, the OG Ginger. You can find my live streams on Twitch and YouTube Monday through Thursday from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Time, as well as Saturday and Sunday mornings from 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. Central Time. Monday through Thursdays and Saturday mornings, I'll be playing my way through Final Fantasy 1 through 7, but reserving Sunday mornings for my all-time favorite game, Minecraft. So, in the first part of episode 5, we managed to find the caravan, release the ferry back into the lake. We got Oxyale from her, which allowed us to use the submarine, which got us down into the ruins here. We managed to defeat the water fiend, which was a kraken, and now we're trying to finish up this dungeon crawl by talking to the mermaids. One of our friends went to see the world above and hasn't returned. I wonder what she's doing now. I hope she's all right. Yes, she's doing very fine. She's got her legs, she's enjoying dancing, and she's enjoying watching them do things that she didn't know that they could do. Which is not something we're going to discuss on this show. You can breathe underwater? How? How? because I have the Oxio that the fairy gave me. Can't go that way. Oh, there's another chest. 2750. Back down this way. Thank you so much. Now the beauty this stretch of sea once knew will surely return. Just first, mermaid later. 4150. Are those the crystals the legend speaks of? Just who are you? Well, we're the Warriors of Light. If you listen to the legend, you'd know that. This is the uppermost level of the shrine. The Kraken, the fiend of water, nests on its lower level. Yeah, we found that out the hard way. Antidote. Well, that's kind of... right. Guess I shouldn't complain much. We're robbing and blind. The Mirage Tower stands in the desert to the east of the continent, right? Well, I saw someone go into the tower. I heard the most lovely chiming sound. Okay, wait a second here. We've got a mermaid that's underwater in this temple, and how did she see somebody go into the tower in the desert? I would think that she would shrivel up like a dried prune and not see anything. While the fire fiend of water lives, the light of the sea grows even darker. Got news for you. $5,000 gil. Let me see if I'm missing anything. Alright, we got... Gotta get that one. We got that one. Alright, we'll pop down, get that one, then we'll come back and get those 5. Not that way. A diamond shield. Well, can Thadius at least use that? I know he's the only one who can use. Come on now. Nope. Let's just see. Can use the ice shield. Alright. Well. Doesn't show the fairies in there. Oh, another mermaid. In the light of the sea is... Oh, if the light of the sea is not restored, we will vanish as... Nah, we don't care, because somebody already told us that. Somebody was playing loose and fast and loose with the dialogue on this game. How do we get to that? Oh. There was a circuitous route that we needed to take when we went down to the water fiend. And I remember that area. Can't go that way. So now we have to go back. Where is the stairs? They were up here? There they are. So we gotta go back to the stairs. I suddenly noticed that I wasn't hearing the music. And obviously it's not like modern games where you have to make sure you have your headphones on to see if something or someone is sneaking up behind you. But at the same time, the music's just part of the game. I think I have to go straight up. I didn't want to have to go back down again, but if that last chest, I'm assuming it's the last chest, we'll take a look at the map and the overview. Okay, we gotta go that way. We're gonna switch maps. Whoa! I have a whole bunch of chests that we still haven't found here. Double check that there's... Oh, there's a chest there that I missed. Alright, let's go get it. How I missed that one, I don't know, but... we will go get it. Thadius is kind of getting beat up. We're gonna have to use... Oh, let's do this quick before he gets in trouble. Well, it definitely softened him up a bit using that Thundaga. There's nothing else here. We still have 4 chests that we need to find. I am not sure what I overlooked. It's quite possible the map area that I need to get to access that very last chest. Well, I shouldn't say very last. Obviously, there's 4 of them. There's probably paths on the other side that I completely missed. And I'll need to take those to get the last 3. But we'll be a little bit more careful on this. We'll work our way all the way back down to the water crystal, and then we'll teleport back out again. I like it when we can take care of them all in one single turn. That is sweet as candy. Let's go in here first. Well, let's fight these first. Alright, let's go back through here. Double check. I didn't overlook a single chest in this area. Okay, this is the main entrance. So let's scoot across. Oh, I can't scoot across there. For some reason, I was thinking that there was doors there that I could go through. Oh, fighting off another yawn. Ooh. Water Naga. I think that's the first time we've seen her on this playthrough. Wasn't up here. I think we need to come this way. Let's get to a room and find out. Those don't have doors. Oh, we can't even get over there until we take the stairs. Fight, 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 fight. Only one way to go here. After this battle, it looks like our heroes need some health. Yollanda's doing pretty good. Franklin, of course, again, he is our potion hog. Just looking around. Let's pop down to this chamber and double check if there's any chests that I missed. I just helped Victor up. You stupid scorpions. Item. Luckily, we have plenty of antidotes. Starting to run low on the high potions, though. I'm starting to question whether or not we're going to get through this. Alright, there's a chamber down there. Alright, we've already been... Okay, so we were here, we went up there. Bunch of staircases. Oh, there's a chest right there. How did I miss that one? But we're looking for a path that will lead off to the left that has that black border. But let's get to that chamber right there. Man, I really wish I could just do this full time rather than trying to do it as a second part-time job. Need before want, though, right? Need a roof over my head, need food in the belly, need water. And we need clothes, because trust me, you don't want this without clothes on it. So, the only way to do that is to actually work and make money. You can go away. I don't have to fight you this time. Yeah, looks like my wifey is done with school today. I just got a notice that she arrived home safely, which is great. Rochester, Minnesota is actually a pretty good town. They had some problems for a while, and was getting some bad press. But they've taken quite a bit of action towards fixing the areas that were having some problems. Again, we're looking for a route that will take us off to the left-hand side. I'm not seeing it. Well, let's get into that chamber and work our way around. These guys aren't bad now, they're just annoying. This must have been that room that I was getting confused with, where it had a door you go in and then you could go all the way across and come back out. That didn't take long to get attacked again. All of a sudden put me in mind of, oh, I should have, oh well. I was thinking when I was up there I should have opened up my map just to double check stuff. Okay, there's nothing I'm seeing in there. There's where the crystal is at. So where is the path that takes me to... the chamber? Maybe I went the wrong way. I'm not going back up again. We'll teleport out, and then we'll go back up the other path with the mermaids. It's great that we're getting this XP, but I just wanted that one last chest. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm wondering if that path that was coming in from the right was actually on the left side of the map itself and would have carried me over. Okay. Once again, before we go any farther, you can definitely use a high potion. You're doing alright. Thadius, you could use a couple. You've been taking a beating and then some. I was hoping that there was something there. What's this take me to? Oh, I gotta get to that door. Unfortunately, the mermaids are taking a lot longer than I anticipated to get through. I was expecting finding the ferry and the Oxyelf to get the submarine was going to take a lot longer than I wanted it to. I think what we're going to do after we get through with the underwater ruins, we're going to go check out the waterfall That was on the other continent. Let's just double check the chest count. We still need 3 more. How did I miss 3? Oh, there's not supposed to be oogly booglies in here. This is going to at least give us the opportunity to get some more potion and high potion before we go back down and finish it up. Man, we went through a lot of potions just getting down there. Alright, I gotta put you guys on pause for just a moment. I had to pause at an unexpected point. Now, if somebody was watching, I'd feel even worse, but nope, no viewers, either YouTube or Twitch. But that's okay. We'll mark this as part 3. So welcome back after that short break for episode 5, part 3. I'm Secret MC Shaman, the OG Ginger. You can find my live streams on Twitch and YouTube Monday through Thursdays from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Time. as well as Saturday and Sunday mornings from 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. Central Time. Now, Monday through Thursday and Saturday mornings, I'll be playing my way through the Final Fantasy 1 through 7, but reserving Sunday mornings for my all-time favorite, Minecraft. So come join us Sunday mornings, again, 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. I know it's really early, but we'll have our adventures in Monacania together. We've been going through a lot of those. And you know what? Rather than being cheap, especially since I don't have a white mage, we're going to pick up some more Phoenix down. Alright, we should be good there. Going up into the temple was nowhere near as challenging. Went the wrong way. Gotta go over the bridge, down the cobblestone path. This little chump gets in my way every single time. Alright, hopefully this is our last trip to get down here. Again, map. Let's see if there's any chambers that I missed. So we gotta go... Let's get into this chamber. I think there's several chambers here that I missed. I was so geared up to get to those stairs that I spaced everything else out. Okay, so we got a chest there. We got that one. Oh, this dummy. Of course they all get a turn first. Oh, nice hit, Yollanda. Way to go. Yup. Gotta love that Thundaga. I'm getting so antsy trying to get those last 3 chests. Completely forgot that I'm on the ground floor of this map. I needed to go up first before I really looked at anything. I think it was up this way. Alright, so during that brief break, I had to take a phone call that was coming in. My relatively brand new mower that I had picked up from the big box store that has the blue sign with white letters. I had bought one of the red mowers that has white and black letters, and apparently a bearing in it went out, which messed up the drive belt and the bracket assembly, so that I didn't have any kind of speed control whatsoever. I was in here, wasn't I? Because I went and got that. Came back. Alright, well, let's go down into this room and just triple check. And we're also looking for any path that leads off to the left. So we got that. Alright, we got all the chests in this area. We need to go down to the stairs. And if we can't get through it this time, we're just going to move on and come back to it once we have a lot more XP and we can fly through it rather than... Oh, that wasn't it. Than risking our heroes one more time. So, just because I have nothing better to talk about right now, did you know that if you have heavy whipping cream in your house, but you don't have any milk, that you can do like 1 cup of water to 1 cup of milk, and that'll pretty much give you whole milk? You can dilute it a little bit further, which is what I did. I added 2 cups of milk or water to 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. That worked out pretty good. There's still quite a bit of butter fat in it, and I know some of the natural sugar ratios and whatever they do to make milk taste good when you get down to the 2%, 1% ratio. Hey, but if you're in a pinch, it worked out great. My family used up all of the milk on Sunday, but because I need to get home and do this, I don't have a lot of time to stop at the store. Oh my goodness. Look, there's a path right up there. We just had to go around. So... Excuse me. So we gotta go around here, around this one, up to the top, and that allows us access to here. And that's our last 3 chests. Diamond gloves, diamond helm, and we got the Rosetta Stone. Woo! That only took us an hour. Man, I'm such a chump nut. Now we got to work our way back out of here again. Well, that was uneventful. I'm okay with that. Just double checking my path. I don't want any wasted steps since we've already had a bunch of wasted steps. I'm going to be happy to get back out of here again. No, 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 no. That Sahajin Prince, he hits hard, but we hit harder. Take that. Eat lightning, buggers. Alright, so if you are from the UK and you come across this video, answer me a question. Oh, nope, we want to take out this first. That's not the question I want, but we'll let them default through. So, the word I just used, buggers. Here in the United States, we don't see it as necessarily a bad word. However, I do know what it means for you guys. So, you know what? I think I'm answering my own question. Since I know what it means, I probably shouldn't use it. And you can thank the Outlander series for educating me on the use of the word. Well, I won't say it. But that word that I originally used, I think we're going to leave it out of our... Oh. I want to get this done and taken care of and get out of here. Yay, we were able to return without having to use a teleportation pad. How's our inventory doing? We're doing alright. Rather than spending more money on sleeping at the inn... what the heck? No, they're expensive. You got anything new to say? You have the look of a warrior about you. I'm a warrior myself, on a pilgrimage to the Citadel of Trials to earn the recognition of the Dragon King. I must return with a token proving my strength and courage. I already have one. Let's... item... use... We'll just use the cottage. We already have it. Doesn't cost us any extra. It was a found treasure, so... Yep, we're good. Good. Nice! That took 4 out of the 5. I like it when that happens. Alright, we gotta... I wanted to do the waterfall. That, I believe, is up here. We're at the 2-hour mark. We've got plenty of time to finish that. Let's get down here, and I believe this was the village where Oud is at. I think he was over here. Just a moment. Let me see that tablet. This is the Rosetta Stone. This makes it possible to decipher Lufenian. Yes, of course. That's what it was. It all makes sense. Here, allow me to express my gratitude by teaching you Lufenian. There, now you can speak Lufenian too. Well, ha-cha-cha, we learnt a new skill, even if it wasn't something magical. Back to the airship, and just because I need to, Citadel Trials, Lufenian, we haven't gotten there yet. Sunken Shrine, 32 of 32. We are 100% on that. Now let's head back up. This was one of my to-dos. I don't think we can park any closer up to this waterfall. So let's park it right here. It's probably going to be one of those half and half things. Nice. That white croc has given me some problems in the past. Neochu? Maybe Neochu? I think I've been mispronouncing that every time it's come up. Ooh, it's a waterfall cavern. I forgot it was here. Oh, you know what? I betcha this helps us complete the fish issue. Clay Golem. Let's just melee the heck out of him. And I suppose to save us a little bit of time and frustration. Good to know there's nothing up there. Nothing there. We gotta get all the way down to this door. So... Alright. It's pretty straightforward. Another nightmare. I mentioned it last episode. I'm going to mention it again this one. The last achievement that I have to complete is... my brain just glitched. Because I was trying to decide the right word to use. I have to fight, or at least encounter, a war tech. There's only one small area of the map, from what I researched, where war tech or war mech shows up. And it's in the tower for the final boss. There's a bridge section. I'm not going to take a ton of time, since the main goal here is to complete the game. But we will make a few passes along the bridge area where the war mech or war tech, whatever it's called, is supposed to spawn in. Nope. Well, I tell you, if you're looking for a video of an old guy yawning his brains out, you've come to the right place. I don't yawn nearly this much. Oh, I don't want to fight you. Alright. Oh, these guys. We're going after the... We're gonna use... Thunder on these. Oop, nope. I want to attack you. Since they hit like a tank and took Franklin out in one shot last time, I wanted those Paralisks gone as quickly as possible. Wizard Staff. We already have a Wizard Staff. Ribbon. 13,450 gil. We'll deal with the mech here in a minute. The chest contained Defender. What's Defender? We'll look it up here in a second. 5,000 gil. 6,400 gil. And now let's talk to this. I've been waiting. Take this cube. Tiamat. Flying Fortress. Please. We obtained a warp cube. I don't know what the warp cube does. Oh. I think he short-circuited. So, bully for us. I've got this suspicion we're getting really close to the end of the game. It'd be kind of cool if we could finish it tomorrow. And then I think Saturday morning I'll do another Minecraft session so that we can start Final Fantasy II fresh. But I'm making a lot of assumptions. Who knows? Maybe Saturday morning we'll finish the game early and have to figure out something to do after that. Or we'll just end the session early and be done with it. Work our way back out. Oh. It snorted at me. I think I'd rather be snorted at than snotted at. Alright, we took care of the waterfall. Well, we've almost taken care of the waterfall. That was definitely on our to-do list. But we still need to figure out what to do with the rat tail. One of the things I'm highly suspicious of, especially since I don't have a white mage in the party, we might need to get some white potions. Or at least some white magic that will help us on the final boss battle. Alright, let's head over to Lufenia then. and see if they have any new quests for us to go on. Over to Lufenian we go. We're going to save these holes right here for the next episode. Although it's quite possible that when I get to Lufenian, oh, there's a special tower. We're not ready for that yet. We're not even close to ready for that. Yeah, I think this puts us as close to Lufenian as we can get. Oh, he was really bad with us last time. Yeah, we're going to use a tent and health up a little bit. Victor took a pretty big hit. I don't even know where we're at. I probably could have landed somewhere up there. Minotaur zombie. Magic. Let's try confuse on these guys since there's so many. Only one. I guess one's better than nothing. Let's take you. Come on, I just... Fine. Be that way. I wanted that one in the center. But I'm okay with defaulting to... whichever. Well, and that leaves us one. Man, Victor is still hurting. I think we're going to have to give Victor a high potion. No need being chintzy. Alright. We know that confuse works on these guys. We only got half of them, but half's better than nothing. That was a nice hit, Yollanda. Good job. And we're back to Lufenia. Let's go talk. We are the Lufenians, the descendants of the race that once lived among the clouds, the Sky People. You use a vessel you call an airship. It was built by one of our ancestors, a man by the name of Sid. Well, that sounds very ethereal. The light bearers. Then the legend is true. We have a legend that has been passed down through many generations. According to this legend, 400 years after the fall of the civilization in the sky, warriors bearing light will come forth to save our people. Awesome. Do I deal with the people on the left or the people on the right? Guess it doesn't matter. Let's go to the left. 400 years ago, we built a civilization of the highest order. Even beyond the skies we reached. However, that is naught but history now. The flying castle floats on a blue sea of stars beyond the sky. This world is composed of 4 forces: fire, earth, water, and wind. Of these, we showed great prowess with the power of wind. High in the sky, we set a castle afloat in that azure sea of stars. Alright, I'm getting the drift. The cube that I have is going to get me up to there. Could the mechanical beings our ancestors created still function? The sky people would pass on their memories from one generation to the next through ritual. But 400 years is a very long time, and those memories have begun to fade. Yeah, great. Now I gotta go talk to the other ones. The castle that floats high above the clouds was once the home of our ancestors. The Mirage Tower is the gateway to that castle. We came to believe that there was another entity controlling the 4 fiends. To ascertain its location, we sent out 5 warriors, but much time has passed since we heard from them. I hope no harm has befallen them. No, they're just tired of you.